Good evening, everyone. Happy full moon. So I'm just going to give you a few moments to jump on board. How are we all doing? How are we all finding this energy? I'll just get myself organized. Welcome to our regular spot, Thursday night, Wine and Wine with Spirit. So we bring our wine and we have a wine and talk about all the things that are happening in the current energy. Hope you like my little decorative background going on here. And if we get enough of us, I'm going to do a little meditation. We'll just see how that goes and see who's going to join us. Okay. So the energy has been really quite exciting, actually, I feel. I feel like there's a lot going on. And if you tune into this energy, I feel that there's a lot of manifestation that's happening. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that you can bring in quite quickly. It feels like a real potent energy is the word that I'm getting. So let's just pull a few cards. Hello, welcome. Give us a thumbs up. Give us some emojis. Let me know that you're there. And we'll just tune into the energy and just see what we've got coming up for the current energy of this super full moon. Hi, Leah. How are we doing? Okay, divine feminine energy. And this is not a surprise because this energy has been around for and solid for a few weeks as well. Hi, Juliet. Thanks for joining. The divine feminine is really taking hold of the energy and stepping forward. And this is not gender specific. We know this. This is about the feminine energy is the energy that receives and grounds and allows everything else to kind of manifest around her. Hi, Karen. How you doing? Lovely for you to join me tonight. The other thing that we've got is heartbreak. Now, what's really interesting about this full moon in Pisces, and it's called a blue moon, and that's because we have had 2 moons in a month. And where the saying goes, once in a blue moon, is where it gets its name from. So because there's 2 moons in 1 month, and we don't get that very often, maybe once a year. We've got another one next year, and then there's not one for another couple of years after that. So what this super full moon brings in, certainly in the sign of Pisces, is that there's a heightened emotion, there's heightened intuition, there's heightened desire to really kind of step into the life that you want and have that imagination and that manifestation. And if it's not aligning, you're really, really feeling it at the moment. So if your heart is not desiring what's going on, your feminine energy, your goddess energy is really stepping forward and fixing. So, when we have this energy of heartbreak or something's out of alignment and we don't feel our best, then we want something to change. We want something to step in. And a lot about this energy is really stepping into that. Really, that's all I can say is like really aligning with what you want, what goals you want, where it is you want to go. Let's put a couple of tarot on. I do have a hello from the US. Oh, well, it will be, I suppose it's daytime for you. If you're in the UK, you're probably wrapped up. I've got the heating on. It's the 31st of August, 2023. I have the heating on. It's absolutely freezing in the UK. I feel like it could be a very long winter. Hi, Nadia. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me. And as I say that, out pops the Queen of Wands. I love that. For all you fire signs out there, for all you fellow fire, fellow Saggies, this is about stepping into your power. This is exactly what I was saying about the goddess energy. You know, the Queen, where's she gone? The Queen of Wands. She's feisty. She knows her worth. She's confident. She believes in herself. She knows where she wants to be. She knows where she wants to go. She's got her manifestations here. She has got this great big sunflower and she knows that she wants to climb to the top. And nobody is going to stop her no matter what they say, what's happened in her past, what her past beliefs are. It's like, if you look at this, do you know, I've never noticed this before. They're either birds, I think they're moths. Around this are moths. But what I was actually getting was all the old negativity is just floating away. It's like it's breaking away. And what's left is a really strong, tall, look at this sunflower. It's like it's tall, it's solid. Nothing's going to break that. Nothing's going to get in its way. Nothing's going to reach it. You know, it's like you're at the top of your game. It's like you are stepping forward, and it might feel like you're not. It might feel like it's slowly that you are. And that's what you need to believe. Two of Swords in reverse, and I'm really glad that this card came up in reverse, because the Two of Swords in the upright, if you look at what's going on there, you can't see what's going on. The Two of Swords in the reverse is things are getting clearer. Things are getting clear in where it is you need to go. And it's like you've got a plan. If you don't have a plan, then you need a plan. So we are going to spend a little bit of time just doing a little manifestation. This is my dragon manifestation book. And there's a lot of really potent energies around at the moment, like I was saying, and the dragons are bringing that energy in to really kind of ground us in and help us manifest. You know, with this energy at the moment, because Saturn is in retrograde, it aligns with the moon. So we have the opportunity to really make our hopes and fears and goals real. But we need to put it out there. So what I want you all to do is, after this, when you come off, is to grab a journal, grab a piece of paper, grab something and write down what your goals are, and spend a little time in thinking about it and making it really clear. So if you're going to put down something like, I want more money, it's like, no. You've got to be really specific. How much money do you want? And what do you want it for? And what's it going to bring you? Or what do you think it's going to bring you? Is it the joy? Is it relaxation? Is it time out? Is it, you know, whatever that list is? What sort of relationships do you want around you? And that's not just love, but that's also, you know, friendships. Do you want to attract in more of a dynamic crowd, more people that are like you, more of a tribe energy? So you've got people that you can do things with, and that just may be divine feminine energies. You know, that may be people like yourself, because we are talking about the feminine energy, because we've got the Queen of Wands and we've got the feminine energy here. So that's what is coming up. That's what's uppermost in this reading here. So what's the manifestations about? The manifestations, we've got the Five of Pentacles. So it's uncaging you. It's lifting those. Yes, look at these cards. I love them. What's it about? It's about letting go of that cage. You are that flower in that cage. And you need to step out of that so you can grow, so you're not caged in. Whatever beliefs that you have that are keeping you small, that's what you need to step out of. And where's it ending up? Where's it taking you? It's taking you to the star. It's taking you to your dreams. The star card is literally about your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your desires, everything that you want for yourself. So this manifestation today, this bringing this in is so important. Hi, Ariana. Thank you so much for joining me. Lovely to see you, my darling. Cheers to you all. Happy wine and wine on a Thursday night. If it's the daytime for you, probably best that you've got a glass of water. Don't go to work on a glass of wine unless you work nights. And then, cheers. The problem is, I had to go and buy a bottle of wine, and it's really nice and cold. So it makes me more apt to join it. Cheers from the coffee in the USA. Yes. Well, you can just pretend it's wine. There's nothing like a good coffee as well, is there? Okay. So, guys, what we're going to do is just a little short meditation, because not only for that, we're then going to do a couple of card draws for you. And when we do a joint meditation, no matter what time of day it is, where you are, it's really nice just to ground in that energy and really going to put an intention out of what it is that we want in for this full supermoon. It's a supermoon. It's once in a blue moon. So once in a blue moon that you get together, you unite with our energies that we're all putting out. So what I want you to do is to almost imagine that we're in this big circle and we're linking arms. We're linking arms because we're joining energy, we're joining forces. And what we're going to do is we're going to use each other's energies, because we're going to support each other and we're going to help manifest for each of us. Now, what we want to do is we're going to set an intention, and we're going to have a joint set intention. And our intention is to really connect to our higher selves. We want to be open to our higher selves, to put ourselves first, and to really listen to what our higher self is telling us. So if you just get nice and comfortable, and we're going to do this through our heart energy. Hi, Linda. Happy blue moon. Hi, guys. And just allow yourself to get drawn into the vibration of your higher self. Getting really nice and centered and still, and allowing everything else just to drift away. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go. Focusing on yourself. Focusing on what it is you want. Focusing on your higher self. Focusing on your own happiness. And focusing on you bringing in your own happiness. As we ground ourselves down, we envisage our base chakra. And this chakra is spinning clockwise in the speed that it's supposed to, keeping us grounded, keeping us safe, keeping us off the fight and flight, allowing us to be. As we move up into our sacral chakra, as we allow that beautiful orange light to expand outside of us as it spins clockwise in a beautiful rhythmic pattern, bringing in all our desires, all our wants and all our wishes. Breathing in our joy, our hope, and our passion for the future. As we move up into our solar plexus, the electrifying yellow brightness, it lights us up inside, because we know that this is a special moment. We are tuning in to our higher selves, and our higher selves is connecting strongly to us. Our higher self is bringing in our guides, our gatekeepers, and our angels. And they are taking us to the place that we know we've always meant to be. Breathing in the joy of life. Bringing in the joy and the desire of a plan of where you want to go. Moving up to your heart chakra. This is the vibration of the heart. Tuning in and listening, allowing your heart to expand to its full potential. Allowing your heart energy to connect to your higher self. As we go up into the throat chakra, we allow it to open. We allow it to speak our truth, to set our boundaries, to speak words of kindness, to send out love to those less fortunate than ourselves, and to help us be strong when we need to be, and silent when we should be. As we move up into the third eye, connecting higher and higher and higher, manifesting in everything that we're going to put out into the universe, allowing it to pulse in the same frequency as the planet, bringing in new earth. And as we move to our crown chakra, as we open and connect to the divine, as we allow the supermoon energy to come in and protect us, lead us, and guide us to where we need to be. And I just want you to spend just a few moments visualizing the top 3 things that you want. Top vision number 1. See it, feel it, want it, love it. Your second vision. See it, feel it, want it, love it. And your third vision. See it, feel it, want it, love it. As we call in the dragons and our guides to grounding the energy and help us to manifest what it is our heart desires. Take your time, and when you feel ready, open your eyes, get focused, tune into the energy. And if you want me to tune into your energy, you can pop the questions in the box. me some love hearts and some thumbs up and some comments. Subscribe if you don't already to the channel, because it's a lovely energy exchange. Ooh, I've gone very hot. That's the energy coming in. So I have my guide with me today. My main guide's with me. My main guide, for those of you that don't know me, is a native Indian. And he brings a lot of the energy in and the guidance in. And the good thing about wine sometimes is that it helps you kind of stop overthinking. It helps you relax. I'm not advocating it all the time, but sometimes when you're tuned into energy all the time, it's very nice to, when you're trying to pull a card for yourself or try to get some guidance on what it is that you want to know. And meditation first is really, really powerful. I've done a few Reiki sessions, distant Reiki, and then done a reading for people. And it's been really, really powerful because you're so tuned in to the energy. You know, the longer that you're in somebody's energy, the deeper you go. So it's great to sort of, do quick card draws and tell you what's going on and give you little insights. But the deeper that you want to go and really get those answers, you really need to be connected to somebody's energy. And the deeper that you can go, the better the connection. So thank you. Hi, Ruby Ann. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm glad that you all enjoyed that meditation. Lovely. So if anybody would like me to pull some cards for them, do put your question in the chat and I will see what is going on for you. What I was feeling and the colours that I'm getting coming in at the moment, and certainly what I've got for what's currently going on with the planet, is there's something going on with the photonic plates, definitely. And there's lots of light codes coming down at the moment. So you might be feeling like what they're showing me is like waves. So like waves of energy and then waves of fatigue. And how you overcome that is lots of water rather than coffee, I'm being told. So that's obviously for somebody. Maybe that's for you, Linda. And also, I lost my train of thought there. Cat naps. Thank you, Spirit. Cat naps. So little short 10-15 minute naps. It's really going to boost your energy over the weekend. I also feel that the weekend is going to be quite potent wherever you are. I feel like the energy is almost sort of like building up a little bit. Ariana, dreams. Yeah, Linda, that was for you. Dreams. I have been astral traveling like you would not believe. And what's really interesting, because we've got so many planets in retrograde at the moment, I think we've got 6 planets in retrograde, including Mercury. I really didn't think this was going to happen tonight. Oh my goodness, this week already, Mercury retrograde, I'm like, okay, I need grounding. That is one way. When your technology really starts to play haywire, it's because you're in your head. And it's picking up on the energy of Mercury in retrograde and also what's going on to your head. So that's a big indication that you need to ground in your energy. But yeah, astral travel, crazy at the moment. So really, really potent dreams, waking up, remembering your dreams, people that you haven't seen for a long time, people in the past, loved ones that have passed over. Lots and lots. I've been seeing a lot of signs, dreaming them too. Yes, all positive, but I don't know what the message is. Okay, Nadia, let's tune in. Well, First and foremost, they're telling me, they're not going to tell me what the message is, because part of the process is for you to take the step by step so you know what the process is. It's about aligning, is what they're saying. It's about aligning to stop. Sometimes when it's not that clear and it's like there, when you want to say something and it's like on the tip of your tongue and you can't quite remember it, or you can't quite get it, you can't quite, it's about that. You're not quite aligned to it. And there's a reason for everything. So there's the reason that you're not quite getting it, and that's because you need to tune into it more. So you need to make time to tune into it more. So what they're saying to me, it's almost like a way of capturing your attention and then really frustrating you. Spirit have a bit of a funny sense of humor. For them, this is it is kind of like a game, because it's about development. It's like, it's the school of life. This is what we signed up for. And sometimes it feels tough, but because Spirit don't feel, they don't really understand that. They're like, oh, well, just get on with it. So Nadia, let me see if I can get any information. What are these messages? Nadia, please, Nadia. What are these messages all about? What are these messages? I keep seeing silver. They keep bringing to me lots and lots of silver around. And I have to say, I don't know what it is, but it's... okay. I don't know whether this is just for you, Nadia, or it's for all of us, because we've got healing light. So I said, I don't know what the silver is, and then this fell out. And for Nadia, please. I feel like that's more what the silver is. Yeah, the silver's healing light, because what they've just done on the back of the meditation, so I said to you, let's all join hands and like energetically, like link arms. Basically what they've just shown me is like, it's not like a chain, it's like big snowflakes in the shape of in silver. That's the only way it's like I can describe. It's like what a tiny December snowflake would see, but these are like bigger. They're like about this big, and they're sort of a chain, but it's not in a chain, and it's weaved in between all of us. And what it's doing is linking. So there is something about us, this group, as always. When a group comes together, there is always some commonality. So hang on, let me just go back to Nadia, because they're bringing me here. Linda, that would be amazing. I would love that. How fantastic would that be? I mean, you have to come to Bath, because it's a beautiful city. It really is. And Hampshire's lovely as well. It is. Okay. Nadia. I actually just showed me that you were coming down, so I think you'll be down. Okay, what's Spirit trying to show Nadia? Okay, you've got courage. I feel that this is, and they're not going to tell me too much, I feel that this is about the path that you want. I feel like you know what it is, because this is all lit up for me, and that's what they're pulling me to. Let me just show this card in a little bit closer for you. There's a pause in what you're doing. You're paused, and the energy is going to kick up again. It's all going to become clear to you. There's a lot of heart stuff, Nadia, going on for you. Go into your heart, and they're going to start showing you bit by bit. I feel like you've got a new guide coming in, or a guide coming in, that's really kind of going to step forward. I feel, okay, I'm not going to tell you, because it's for you to discover your guide. Yes, connect with your guide, and also, ask Spirit to show you the way to connect, show you the way to be guided. Sometimes we're getting these connections and we don't really know what it's about. And like I said, sometimes it's because of the lack of alignment, and they actually want us to spend more time in that state, in connecting it, because there's something about the downloads that you need and about the ascension. And I say well, the ascension is really about the understanding that you've got to have to almost like move on. So for Nadia, this is about, it's about your courage of stepping into where you need to go. It's like the door's open, is what they're saying to me. It's like, you know what it is you want to do and where you want to go. You're facing it. You are literally looking at it. And it's just a case of just stepping forward. But there has been a pause. And I feel like you don't really know why. There's something about divine timing with this. So, Nadia, that's for you. The silver that's linking us is definitely about the healing light. It's healing light, and it's also about the photonic plates that are coming in. And they're grounding down the light codes as well. Guys, this is, please write down your manifestations after this. This is a really, really potent time. They keep bringing it to me. Tell me about it. Okay, we've got peace and playing it safe. So what there is within the group is that there's a little bit of hesitance. It's almost like, you know, the dream, and you want what you want the dream to be. It's like, well, it hasn't happened. It hasn't manifested. It never really seems to sort of manifest. So I can't quite believe in it. My guide literally just picked this up and went, let's just wash that all away. Very funny. It is when the feathers sat down there, but I can see it like wafting around in front of me. So it's still, I still find this weird. What can I say? Okay. I had a very strong cigarette smell. Yeah, that's massive. A couple of days ago and having dinner with my brother, maybe that's a sign that our father was there. He was a heavy smoker. I feel like when you've got smells that come in, that's certainly for me that I get when I get a lot of spirit joining. The odors really get quite strong for me. I mean, I do feel it mainly within my body, but the smells I do also get. So yeah, definitely. The veil is very, very thin at the moment. It's like the energy of the planet is speeded up so much that, you know, we need to be careful where we're putting our energy, because we can manifest in so much quicker. And it's really interesting, the two cards that fell out. We've got strength and guidance, and look at that light. And that's almost like, there's something about what this is about the platonic plates. It's like what they're showing me, and then the platonic plates are like it's like the platelets of it's like what's vibrating. That's what they're showing me, and it's almost going like this around us. And it's quite heavy. I feel like the more work that you've done and the higher your vibration, see how this has all gone light? How weird. The more work you've done and the higher the vibration, the easier it's going to be. If you're in a lower place, you're going to be drawn down. And then it went dark. Yeah, you're going to be drawn down. Everything happens for a reason. Oh my God. Love that. Look at that. Raise your vibration. That is exactly what they just gave me. That is exactly what they gave me. When your vibration is higher at the moment, if you can really do things to really bring about joy this weekend, very much, just do things that make you laugh. Go bowling, go dancing, go for a swim. Have a glass of wine, do something that you enjoy. I will tell you, I only take tiny little sips when I'm drinking this. I have bigger drinks after. Okay, another card that just fell out. Ask and you will receive. So this again is what I've been saying. This is the time to manifest. Take your journal when you come off here and really write down very specifically what it is you want to come in to your life in the next 3 years. There's something significant about the next 3 years, which would take us to 23 to 45, 26, 2026. to the end of 2026. So it's just over 3 years. There's something about a 3-year plan, which is very interesting because I do get the number 3 and the power of 3 quite a lot coming in. So, I feel like that's quite significant. Oh, yeah, Linda. I mean, that's so lovely that, you can feel your loved ones around you, and there will always be a sign, and it will be different for everyone's loved one. So my nan is somebody that's always connects with me, and she's been a big part of my spiritual journey. And whenever I call her in, I see a robin. And I was walking in the woods once with my son, and he knows this. I think he thinks I'm a bit mad. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to call in my nan and just see if little Robin comes out. And this Robin started to follow us. And we were like, okay, that's mad. And then it flew off, and I went, oh, see if you can call it back. And within a minute, the bird was back following us again, and that just kind of blew his mind. So a lot of these things you have to play with, and yes, it can always be coincidence, but you do it enough and you know that these things happen. So for you, Linda, it's like that cigarette smoke. It's like, when people don't get the chance to say goodbye, that can really hold you back, because what happens is there's a heaviness in your heart. And the veil is very thin at the moment, so you can connect with people on the astral realm. So you can connect with loved ones that have passed over. You just have to set that intention and allow them to come in. Now, a really, really good way to do that is I always get people to sit around a campfire, because it's very relaxing, and you just imagine in your meditation that you've got the campfire there, and you ask somebody to join you. Spirit is not somebody that you can call in on demand. They will come to you when they feel it's good for them, and when they can lower their vibration. It's quite a lot of work for them to lower their vibration down to us, and it's quite a lot for us to raise our vibration up to them. So it's about meeting in the middle. It's about meeting on the bridge, I've just been told, which is really interesting. So, that's a really good way that you can tune in to your loved ones. Okay, Leah, let's just have a look. Let's see. So, Leah, this is for you. And what I'm feeling is, when I get hot, which I am now, drippingly hot, it's always somebody from Spirit that stepped in. So, I was saying for them, it's quite a lot for them to raise their vibrate. They've just shown me. Who's that American guy that's the medium? And he sweats. See, it's like that for me. Can you see how shiny I'm getting? It's like that. I get really heated up. It's like going through the menopause all over again. I have to find another way to do this, because it's really, really distracting. So what I get, Leah, sorry, with your sister, what I get is a lot of throat stuff that's coming in. So I feel with that you might not have had chance to clear the air. You might not have had chance to leave things how you wanted them to leave, because I feel that within that there was something that happened quite quickly, because it's almost like a gush of air just went past my face. And I feel that it's like with the throat and the speediness of it, I feel like that passing was very quick, and you weren't able to say all the things that you wanted to say. So again, it's almost like jumping on what Linda was saying, and I always get piggybacking of the energies. In that things weren't left as you want them to, and it's very much in about how you can connect to them at the moment and bring them back in. I feel that the pain that she was in before, that's all gone, and we know that anyhow, but there is a real peace around her energy. And I also feel that who's the children? Leah, who's the children? Is that her children or your children? Because she's showing me the children and she says she's keeping an eye on the children. Just let me know who that is, darling. And then it just helps it to just make sure I'm just getting the messages right. Whew. She's got a strong energy. Your children. Okay. All right. So what she's saying to me is that it's like she's keeping an eye on the children. That's her connectiveness to you, because it's almost like that's where her energy feeds the heart in. So it's like when you're not around, she's looking at the children and she's keeping an eye on the children. Is there something that you did again? It's with this throat stuff. Is there something that you didn't ask her, or there was a question that wasn't known? It's like it feels like there's one specific thing, and I feel like she's been trying to get you to feel at peace with it. There's certainly lots of numbers around that you're seeing. 1010 is the one that she's showing me. And also, I don't know whether she had like itchy skin or you've got itchy skin, because I've just got this like incredible itch in my hand that kind of won't go away. And there's something around that, and that could be as well, that she's either trying to get your attention in an itch, or there's something that's bugging you again, because now it's sort of moved. And for me, I just kind of like, that's my when they give that to me, it's like I'm trying to tell you, it's like this, it's like it's annoying, there's a frustration there. Yeah, she's definitely protecting the children for sure, and making it's like she's showing me her heart that goes through the children that then comes through you, because there's like a triangle. That's your hand, so you've got an itchy hand. Okay, that makes sense. So that's just her way of showing that she's here, that she knows. Okay, great. Oh God, I've just moved that to me. Okay. That's just her way of showing you that she's here. Yeah, goodness me, what's that? That's really really, really itching. Okay, so she's sending you her love and she wants you to know that she's okay. So I leave you that one there with so much love. I hope that helps. Okay, let me just don't have a candle, but I certainly got. I knew I needed my guide for something. Okay. You're welcome, Leo. You're welcome. Ariana, let's have a look. Can I have some guidance? Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Let's pull some tarot. There's some Ariana, are you getting like are you feeling like a waft of air that goes across your face? Like you almost did this. This is what they show me, and when something passes and you get like a waft of air. I feel like that it's definitely a male figure that's coming through. Let me just do some tarot with that. Let me do some tarot that Ariana, please. Ariana, so what I'm getting with regards to your DM is I'm getting incredible sadness. I feel like your strength is opening up their heart, and what's, oh my God, pouring out is a lot of emotion. It's a lot of emotion, and it's kind of quite unexpected, and I feel like it's been building up for a while, and it's almost like the firmness of your boundary and almost how they feel it as a rejection in a lot of ways, even though I don't know why they feel that you rejected them, but that's what I'm getting. But I feel like there is an outpour of emotion at the moment. Got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. What else? What's this emotion? Oh, the world. The world. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune and the world. Cycles. Cycles and karmic patterns. Almost like preventing. It's like there was, well, okay. What they're giving me is like the alignment that was supposed to happen. So you know what I'm talking about. And it was almost like that prevention, like he shut the door on it. And that's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And it's like you were offered the world, you were offered the opportunity. And there's almost like heart opening. I literally see him on his knees. An outpouring of emotion is what I'm getting. An outpouring of emotion. And there's a hiding away now. So more of a silence, more of a pensive. This has been building up over this moon. This has been building up over this moon. Your dad, that waft of air of what I'm getting with you, that's your dad protecting you. That's it. It's almost like his loving arms have just been put around you. Wow. So he says that I wish I'd done this more in my life. And now realizing that I need to do it, now I'm not on this plane. See, this is the problem of being clairsentient. A lot of love. There is a lot of love, a lot of protection from dad coming in. A lot of love. Ace of Wands. Making sure that you're safe with this new beginning. It's like, I'm going to help you write the book of where you want to go and where you want to grow. Yeah. I feel like this is, Ariana's is much more dad energy. Much more dad energy. And you're definitely tuning into it. Definitely tuning into it. I feel like what he's showing me is that he's got his arms wrapped around you. And that's what I'm getting. And that's the protection. And it's almost like I'm getting this waft of air in. It's like as he passes you. And that's, see, when I do mediumship, I get so thirsty. So wine and wine is no good. Yeah, it's a completely different feeling. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely connecting to dad. Not so much on the ex side of things, but definitely a lot of emotion that's around that. A lot of protection at this time. A lot of regret from dad. A lot of regret that he didn't show you the depth of his love and the depths of his protection more when he was on this planet. That's really what I'm feeling. This is where he's going to take you. Transformation. And look at where his arms is. They said, look at my arms. Look at the arms. My arms are out, holding you, holding your energy, protecting you. Yeah, lovely. Really nice. Whew. Hot work. Okay, let's have a look. Who else can we see? Maisie. Hello, my darling. How are you? Happy full moon. Let's have a look, shall we? See, this is the power. This is the power of the full moon. Maybe we'll do these on the full moon. Who knows? Something else to put in the diary, isn't it? Something else to put in the diary. Okay, let's have a look. Maisie, this one's for you. I feel like he's still over there. Like I'm getting stomach cramps. Like it's like I want to double over in his energy. I feel like there's a lot inside. Like I don't even know why I'm whispering. This is his energy. It's like I feel like he's keeping a lot in. And it's almost like, it's not like making him nauseous, but it's like it's so much, you know, like when you've overeaten and you get cramp. That's what I feel like. I feel like I want to double over. I'm not even sure I should show this to you, Maisie. Worth waiting for. But it's like you're going to be an angel if you're waiting for it, you know. It's like it will require patience, understanding, and unconditional love. Okay. So what's that over there? Because I was hearing he's still over there. Oh, you're welcome, Nadia. Thank you so much. Thank you. Lots of love, Nadia. Thank you. All right, Maisie, let me just... There's loads of throat stuff with him. You're welcome, Ariana. What do you mean he's over there? Has he gone back and moved in with the family, like his family? Because I feel like he's gone back, like he's over there. It's what they keep saying to me, he's over there. Ooh. Like his energy is all over the joint. Okay, there's the ending there. 10 of Swords. We knew that was going to happen though, didn't we? Good. 5 of Wands, not really knowing what to do. Queen of Wands in reverse. That's where he would be. Okay. Like the feeling that I get, he's kind of gone back to a place. I don't feel it's overly healthy for him in the environment, in their energy. It's like he kind of goes back to little boy lost, is what I'm getting. My little moon's fallen off. That's what I'm feeling. Oh, you're welcome, Ariana. Bless you. Okay. What else? Maisie, this is for you. What else? Okay. Well, he's going to come back. 6 of Cups. Now, what they're saying to me is there's almost like a warning that comes with this because I don't feel like he's changed yet. And they've said yet. So I just want you to be cautious when that happens. You know, we've got lots of planets in retrograde. 6 planets in retrograde is what they're saying. People are coming back. People are getting touched. This is the energy. But also remember that we have Venus in retrograde as well. It's not a great time to start, rekindle any sort of relationships at all. Just, it's like, take a breath. Page of Cups, but we've got, okay, how's he feeling about me? Well, the love's still there. But it's cautious. That's what I'm getting. It's cautious. And I've also got the 8 of Wands in reverse, which means for me is that it's not moving at this time. He's definitely going to get back in contact. And I would prefer that it's not at this time. I would prefer that it's not now. I would prefer that it's in a couple of weeks, because I feel like at the moment, it would just be a little bit too ferocious is the word that they're giving me. I feel like you would trigger each other and you wouldn't get very far. So just keep your energy pulled back a little bit and just give it a bit of time and see. But there's something about him being over there, and like, I don't feel like it's a healthy space for him. That's what I'm getting. Sam, hello. We're all coming out tonight or today. It must be daytime for you. So lovely. It's the moon that does it. Do you know, Sam, I have felt exactly the same. Exactly the same. Giddy, giddy, giddy. You're welcome, Maisie. And it's so lovely to see you, my darling. I do think of you a lot. I was only thinking of you the other day, hoping that things were good. So keep on being amazing. All right, my darling. Sam, I feel the same. I don't know what, but I know it's like there's something on the precipice, something. And, you know, it feels good. So let's just ride with it, hey? And maybe this is a message from me and you. Now, I said that to you last time I did a reading for you. We're obviously on some kind of karmic loop, me and you. Right, let's see what we can get for you, not for me. Let me just clear the cards. Right, why is Sam so giddy? Ooh, you got a lot of cards falling out. All the wands. I love it. I know, me too. Okay, so we've got King of Wands. Love that. Entrepreneur. Getting that business happening. Getting the ideas coming through. Stepping into the energy. So you start manifesting things of what it is. Got the Devil in reverse. Don't like that the devil's here. I'm going to clarify it, but I like that it's in the reverse. So that's breaking patterns. But I'm just going to pull a card and see why it's here. Page of Wands, messages coming through. And I'm really drawn to the toucan. I don't know what that means spiritually. Have a look. But I feel like it's like a bigger message. It's like, it's not like a little tiny message. I feel like it's a bigger message. Okay, why is the devil here in reverse for the lovely Sam? Please. Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Be careful of taking things too slow. Now, I heard 2 6s and I thought, oh, have you got 2 6s on the cards? No, you haven't, but I heard 2 6s. I don't know what the relevance is of that. Why are they saying 2 6s? What are 2 6s? 2 6s are 12. King of Pentacles. Keep grounded, moving forward. Something that's coming in that's very... stable. It's like what you've been waiting for. I feel this is good news. I feel this is movement. I feel this is movement in the books. I feel this is movement in the books. Keep that energy up, because it is still a little bit scary. Oh my God, they went flying across. Hang on, I've got to get those. What have we got? Celebration. Yay! That's good news. And we've got 2 of Wands looking out to the future. I like that energy. I'm so ready. I know. So, Sam, if you've just joined, did a meditation earlier, and it's really, really important for the people that have just jumped on to do your manifestation lists at the end of this, which is going to be soon because it's nearly an hour. So get your journals. Dragon energy is big and good at the moment. Make sure that you have a look at what it is and write down what it is that you want in this energy, because the veil is very thin. It's a great, great time for manifestation, and it's really, really important to get that moving. I wish I did this a little bit higher so you could see. Look, intuition and manifestation. Is that back to fun, or is that the right way? Intuition, manifestation. That's what they've been saying to me all day. Manifestation, manifestation, manifestation. Write your lists. Now, you might want to write the list and burn it. You might want to write it in a journal, but don't just write like, I want love, I want money, I want, and don't put a name to the person, because it's like, what you want to say is, I want, love for my highest good. I want, to earn X amount. I want a publishing deal. I want a car deal. I have finished my cards. Yes, it's such a lovely feeling. I've just got to write the book now. I'm hoping they'll be going to the publisher by October, November? Probably November. So they'll be out in the spring for sure. How exciting. It's been a really long road. Okay, focus on what's important, and let's get one more message before we close. Focus on what is important to you and connect with your higher self. Connect with your higher self. The sacred temple. The sacred temple. That's a great card, because it's about that abundance. It's about that affluence. It's about that getting to the place that you want to be and making sure that you get there and that you love life. All right, my darlings, it's been a wonderful, wonderful session. Thank you so much for joining me for Wine and Wine on a Thursday night. Here every Thursday for about an hour or so, tuning into the energy, doing a few card pulls. If you're around tomorrow, I am on Instagram, 10 a.m, coffee and conversations. So do join me then, and we'll be doing, I don't know, it'll be a spur of the moment kind of thing, and I'll think about it then. So my lovelies, sending you so much love, so much light. Take care to you all. Much love.